And we're off. Key to ice. I do like picking one of those up early. Almost every time I like picking one of those up early. Super B. You can sell that for $100 bucks.
Could use
You
that
will.
Savorn, my bad.
Oh, look at that bomb drop too. Wow, I love that. Don't mind that taking a few extra seconds. Love that bomb drop. For some reason that would be that's interesting. Okay. Ooh, hearts. I guess I don't really. I mean, I could take rupees, but I actually don't even really need the rupees. That bomb, that B is going to be a 100 rupee drop. We will sell that B to the vendor. That was a sword. That's not good. Ooh, Alright. Well, the good news is we know we're going to have the money. We already have the bombs. So we've got everything to do a quick Kakariko. As long as you don't walk into the door. Key to Skullwoods, okay. One of the least popular big keys to get. That and I don't know, Swamp, I guess. Ice. These are all kind of worthless keys. Flippers. Big key to Meyer. Okay. You know, I've ever only really had the opportunity to do this once. Got 100 rupees. Gave him 100 rupees. Got back 20 rupees. It's like that scene from Naked Gun. Can you spot me 20? Yeah, we'll buy him at the other spot if we have to. I don't really want to spend the money on 5 bombs. Actually, no. You know what? I still should. I just realized that I really should. In fact, I'm going to. Well, it's funny because I sold him a bee for $100. I took the $100. I gave it right back to him, and then he gave me a 20. So I effectively sold the bee for $20. And I got another bee. 2 bees. Alright, so... decisions on where to go after this. We'll do back end of Sanctuary first. Just because it's easy, it doesn't require anything. If we had Hyrule Castle key, we could actually go down the back door. Which that just doesn't happen in Keysanity. Ooh, I'm gonna get that. That's worth the one, you know, whatever 40-some seconds it takes to get this. Definitely worth it. Especially since we know that there's a key on the lumberjack ledge, which means there's a good chance we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get, or there's a sword there. That means there's a good chance we're not gonna have tempered. So, Master Sword Silver, I'm okay with. That's right. You know what that time is. It's time for everyone to bend at the knees. That's right. And now it is time to bend at the knees. All right. Okay. It's good to have that now, especially since I already have the lantern. That's actually really nice. Part of me wants to just do the front end of Escape, but I'd still much rather wait till I get a weapon to do that. Only because now I have the, the lantern as well, which means that the sewer chest is in sequence. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's super bad. Early lamp. Early cape. I don't like that. If I start getting castle tower keys, I'm gonna get worried. Okie doke. Luckily I bought those bombs. Wow, just 62 rupees. Map of Hera, so I can check that out. The hook! Pod. So that opens all of that side of Death Mountain. Alright, so we're gonna run through... Shit. We're gonna die here, it looks like. Yep. Alright, we gotta remember to come back for that. That's, that was awkward. That's fine. I don't actually, that doesn't bother me that much, because I kind of wanted to do this anyway. I was gonna head down and do, Ice Rod Cave, but I'm just gonna go up to Death Mountain first. We'll open that up, we'll get all the items up there.
Oh, I got a legendary.
That's okay. We just gotta remember to do the Zora route, but hopefully we'll have the money by the time we go do the Zora route. We can also do, Cool Hand if we have to for the 225. So after we finish Death Mountain, we probably will do Houlihan route. And then we'll have to go all the way up and around, and then,
Oh, wait, we talked to the tree to go
we'll head to
somewhere.
Zora from there. So actually dying there, not a big deal. Part of me wanted to just save quit there anyway. Especially right after getting the hook. Key to Eastern, okay. Cool with that. Not cool with taking that hit right there. This is going to make this a lot more difficult. Again, I always like coming up here in this scenario. It's an additional item that you can get before heading across, and then you get to look at that lovely green rupee. It's not much of a time loss because you just step around. It's not a time loss at all. You have to do this eventually anyway. It just doesn't take long to do this. Since you need to be on the south side to do Spectacle Rock, it's worth it, so... At least my opinion. I've seen people skip that. Just head straight over here, and I mean... Like most things in this game, there's no right or wrong answer with a lot of these things. You do it or you don't, and... it's your own personal preference. I think I'm actually going to let the bee loose in this next room. And have the bee... There's a pod. I'm actually going to let the bee do the work in this next room. You know what? Now, fuck it. I'll save it. I got the hook. I'll give it that shit. Oh, good. Just replace my bomb. Blue clothes, a shovel. That's not what I got. Need to remember to hit that shovel. There we go.
Now, I don't know if I did this boss.
Okay.
If I did it
Unfortunately,
once, I don't
the
know
other
if
thing
it's-
that I'm actually kind of looking out for is the money, and just not getting enough money right now. So, no bigs. But would have been nice. I just fucked myself. Okay, it's hard. And this will be our save quit point. So I guess the interesting item that we got out of this was effectively just the shovel. Which isn't really much of anything, but it could be something. It has the potential to be good. And then yeah, we're gonna have to hit that Zora route even without the money, I think. Well, forget what I've said previously. Alright, so in this scenario... I'm actually gonna check that shovel. And I'm actually watching the clock. I don't know how long this actually takes to get here, so I'm actually timing it to see if it's going to be faster to save quit, and I believe it is. Yeah, it's going to be faster to save quit after this. Alright, we're going to go to Eastern. We're going to go to Eastern because we don't have a weapon yet. I know that Zora is there. I want to get the rupees for Zora. So I'm kind of holding out. Oh, you know what? I forgot to check. There's a crystal. Forgot to check that one. Skull Woods. Green again. This is like my third seed in a row where Skull Woods has been the green. Or maybe 3 or 4, something like that. Small key to pod. I've noticed a lot of those. 111, 4 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 111. Okay, good. Doing a quick key reconciliation. I like to do that once or twice. So there are actually 5 items in here. The one thing that I was a little leery about doing this first is obviously the bow means you can clear this. But we're effectively changing, you know, we're exchanging the possibility of the bow being in like the Zora route or something like that for the ability to actually be able to fully clear Zora when we get there. So again, we'll go all the way to the rupee room in here, pick up the 90, and then we'll do Houlihan. That'll get us most of the way. Pod or desert. Oh, Jesus. So we get to check. We've got 4 maps outstanding right now, I believe, or just 3. And the funny thing is, this is all in sequence. So as long as the bow isn't on the Zora route, this is a pretty good choice at this point. We're going to get resources. Hopefully a weapon. And hopefully the bow is buried. That means we're doing this when we should be. I mean, I should never say hopefully the bow is buried, but I would hate to get the bow immediately after finishing this. That's actually a nice bomb pickup. Small key to pod. That's our second pod key. Again, we are going to stop in the rupee room here when we finish this. So let's go around. We're going to swing by the rupee room. I want to get the 90 rupees that are in here. Because the 90 plus the 225 we're going to get from Houlihan when we save quit gets us most of the way there. That Igor got pissed. Oops. So this will be our save quit. And we are going to go back to Sanctuary to do Houlihan. And then we'll head straight over to the, straight over towards Zora. 20 rupees. Like I said, I'm most of the way there now. I basically, need 70 rupees between now and then, so 50 rupees between now and then. I think I got a good chance to get that. I don't know why I just did that. was thinking ahead. Shit, I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, that sucks. Oh, this is actually trouble. I need to reset this room. Because I need the pots. This sucks. But I didn't have the hearts to survive that the second time, so I had to redo it that way. Yeah, it kind of sucked. Why did I just go here? Didn't I just get done saying I wasn't going to do this? I guess we're going to do escape then. I just got done saying I wasn't going to do this. But I guess we're going to do escape. Oh man, I'm just realizing there is a problem with doing escape this way. That's the death warps. So I don't mind taking damage here. I'm gonna death warp when I get down to when I get down there. So I'm gonna do this side first. It doesn't. Again, this doesn't matter because I'm gonna death warp anyway. The trick is, how am I gonna do Aga Tower? I have no weapon to do anything in Aga Tower, so I definitely want to do that last. And it should take, I think it takes 4 bombs to kill the big guards, so... Well, it's most of my Zora money. I'd love to pick up, like, the fire rod, or even the ice rod would be fine, because I can use the ice rod as a weapon. Alright, kill me. Don't run away! Bastard, kill me. And we're gonna have to do this with bombs. That sucks. Which means I'm not gonna be able to do Aga Tower. Not unless I find a sword with a hammer down here. Or fire rod, I guess that would work too, again. Anything that I can use to kill the ball and chain guards. Hell, Candace Samaria would do it, it would just take forever. Oops, I might do that. Bow would be really nice, yeah, that would do, because I got silvers. Silver kills him in one shot, too. I mean, I want to do it, but I don't know how. At this point, I'm going to be able to. Unless I find a weapon. Because I'm going to be down to 5 bombs, or I guess 6... No, 5 bombs when I finish this. And that's not enough. What is that? I don't know why it does that. Can't use that. I'd love to, but I can't. I'll just use the jars to kill these. I mean, again, I'm going to have to leave this behind if this isn't a weapon of some sort. Just not make me happy. I'm going to leave the death warp possibility up, because I'm going to save quit anyway. Oh, and what, was it you that said yesterday, or was it one of the other guys that talked about using hammer to bust this open? I don't think you can, but I guess I can try it. I guess I can try it. And I don't think you can do this. I think I'm gonna get zapped. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so. I kind of knew that, but figure I'd give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what? I'm just going to use the hook here to stun him. Makes it so much easier to use the hammer. Oh, stun pack is hurts today. Alright, now we're gonna do Houlihan. So, in the end, that actually works out, because obviously we got the fucking hammer. And we have enough rupees now to do Houlihan and do the Zora route, so... In the end, that all worked out well. Wasn't what I intended, but... I'll take it.
What did I get?
Look at that, 502. Perfect. Yo, Ace. What's up, dude? Dude, the wizard's still in play. He's definitely in play. I can get in there, I just can't kill him. I don't have the tower keys. The lumberjack ledge is a sword. So... if I start finding castle tower keys, then actually it's very... I would need 2 castle tower keys and a sword, though. That's the thing. So... that's still a lot. Red clothes. So... This is the only issue right now. I have to go the long way to do this. I cannot, in any circumstance at this point, skip Ice Rod Cave. And I didn't do it, so I have to do it now. So, unfortunately, I gotta go the long route here to go to Ice Rod Cave. So it's gonna take a little bit longer than expected, but... it is faster to do it swimming than it is to walk it. So, I guess if you compare it to what I would have spent walking it, this is actually a time save. Not too bad. I mean, we just started, obviously, we're only 27 minutes in. There's only 4 people in this race, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. We've already cleared the majority of the items available to us. So we're looking for the moon pearl, obviously, for that last piece of access. And there's not many spots left. There's effectively the Zora route and Agata, and then now since we have the hammer, we can actually get into Zora and check the 2. Yeah, oh no, 3 at Zora, or not Zora, Hera. That actually is. We got the small key, plus now hammer access, plus now. Yeah, you know what? That's where we're gonna definitely go next. I mean, if we get the moon pearl, that's great. We're gonna do it, but otherwise, we're gonna head to the Hera basement. Oops. That actually makes perfect sense. For it to be in the Hera basement. There's the moon pearl, never mind. That opens up, like, everything. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna finish these 2 off, and then I think we are actually gonna head up to, I think we head back to the mountain. Or do we wait to find the big key to Hera? I mean, we can get 6 more items plus information. We cannot do Spike Cave. We can get there. We just can't clear it. We don't have the magic to do it, or I have to buy a blue goo, and that would take forever to get there. I'm just. It's still early. Rupees are still at a premium. I think I'm gonna do that, actually. I think I'm gonna head... before heading up to Dark World on Light Side, I think I'm, on the lower end, I think I'm gonna do this. I still don't have any dungeons I can clear. So, there's no harm. There's no clear path right now to do this, so... Alright, we're gonna check 3. I think we have 3 maps right here. Alright, red and blue. Oh, wow. We're gonna have perfect information as soon as we check, as soon as we go by the Hype Cave route. So these are all crystals, we just don't know which one of them is the 5-6. We'll find that out in a minute. Oh my God, my timing on that is the worst. I do not understand why my timing is so off on that lately. That is very frustrating. It's like the easiest skip in the game, and my timing is just so off. So frustrating. Money. And since we do have the Titansmiths, we'll do the Hype Cave route. There's Bumbles. Hopefully we don't even need to go in there. And this will be our safe quit point. I don't think with 4, unless we, you know what, unless we magically find a blue goo in here or something. Oh, flute me up. Bugnet. Big heated desert. Alright, flute. Big heated desert. Alright, change that. We're just going to go and cash in the flute then. Means we're not going to hit the Hype Cave route, but that's fine. I never understand why sometimes that hook shot just dies out. Never understood that. You know, I still think I'm gonna do the. I think I'm actually gonna flute out and do the south way, the south route. I still think I'm gonna do that. I think that makes sense here. I don't need to do anything else here, do I? I'm gonna buy some bombs. When was the last time I had a true Hype Cave? I did have one maybe a week ago that had like fire rod and flippers in it. That was decent. I mean, that's fine. I'll take that. Honestly, I'd be happy with just a sword. And we're going to get our last piece of information here in just a moment. I love the fact that I have 4 hearts but red mail. Whoopsie. Glad I bought extra bombs. Trying to be cute there. Key to Skullwoods. Oops, that's not Skullwoods. Nothing there. Just a fire shield, and nobody really cares about that. No hype today. So let's get perfect information. Let's find out what the last crystal is. It is pod and what? Swamp Palace. Okay. Well, we don't have anything else, again, we can do here. I guess the next progressive... I guess would be the mirror? Would be the next thing that I would want to get. Mirror the bow. Bow would actually be nice, because bow actually lets us finish pod and get a bunch of items. That would be nice. Alright, what did we just hit there? Those two. And then I think we can do hammer pegs if we wanted to. We could do north to... Yeah, I think we'll go just north to Skull Woods. We'll head out. We'll go to Bumper Cave, and that'll be our safe quit point. Actually want that rupee. I don't mind picking up a piece of heart at this stage, just because we have so few. So, we have a bunch of little fringe spots that are open to us, but nothing, like, way out there. We'll get you later. You're just gonna have to sit there. It's okay. You'll be fine. Free bomb? So we're going to check the hammer pigs before going into Thieves Town, just on the off chance that the big chest is here. I mean, it's very unlikely, but it's possible. Since we're not going to be turning in... Well, you know what? Maybe I should have done this last. Because if I do get the mirror, that's kind of a big deal. It's not a big deal, I guess. Oh, we don't need maps anymore. Let me think about this. Do I want to do this now? Yes. Alright, so we're going to do this a little bit differently because we have the flute. And I can't think of a better way to do this right now. Because then we can actually save quit when we finish this. So I need to check the last chest up here. Wait, which one did I do? I did see. I did the... Did I do that? God, now I'm losing track. No, I didn't. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, that's going to change things a little bit here. Alright, we're gonna change things up. Alright. Yeah, now we're going to do things a little bit differently. So we're not going to go into Thieves Town yet. We're going to take this guy up real quick over to Bumper Cave just to make sure there's nothing there. We're going to do a save quit from that point. Ugh, the flag. We're going to check Bumper Cave. We're going to do save quit. We'll turn this guy in, and then we're going to do We're going to do both Eastern and Pod. Now the question is going to be, do we Eastern and Pod for the items, or do we do it for the clear?
Oh.
I think at this stage we do it for the items.
I was trying to run away from you.
Yeah, now that we have the bow, this changes things. And then I'm trying to think, where do we want to go from here? I mean, we could search for more items, but... maybe we still do. Because we have to go up there. You know what? I'm still going to. Alright, change of plan. Another change of plan. This is my third change of plan. Because I want to come back down and pick up this purple chest at some point. And these are both pendants. Yeah, okay. The fact that these are both pendants makes this a little bit different. I guess this works. So we're going to go ahead and do these. We have one key here, so we can actually skip the one room. And since this is a pendant, it's not a big deal. We can get 6 out of this. And I think I'm going to go, when I get the big key, or the big chest, I'm going to do the drop-down method. Just because it seems to be faster. Or, it's not faster, it's... But I only have 4 hearts, and I don't fuck around with it. Fuck, we'll just do it now, whatever. Key to Ganom's Tower. I'm hoping to find keys to Pod. It's actually why I want to do this in this order, so that I can get Pod keys. Just gonna wait for him. On my way! Damn it, I wanted to use that. Turtle Rock. Oh, shit. Yeah, I really wanted to use that, but hey. Whatever. Yeah, that's unfortunate that that was a dud. Pendant Skullwoods has failed us. That does not happen often. Usually Pendant Skullwoods is best Skullwoods. And that makes coming up here before a little bit awkward. Because we're basically retracing our steps now. Alright, so we're gonna have to check these 4, and then we'll end up doing a we'll end up doing a death warp. Because I do want to pick up the purple chest while we're here. Before we head to Eastern Pod. And we're looking for pod keys. It's our 3rd G-Tower key. It's not what I want. I want pod keys. Because I'm still torn if I'm just going to go kill Helmasaur or if I'm going to go for items. And I think at this stage of the game I'm going to go for items. Because if it wanted you to kill Helmasaur early, it'd be giving you more keys to pod. It'd be giving you all the keys. So that leads me to believe that there's a possibility of an item at the front. Oh, that is a thing beauty. Alright. Well, we don't have to do that now. So, let's pick up the purple chest. We'll take it down to K45. We'll flute out, cash it in. That also means we can do desert. Oh wait, no. What the fuck am I doing? I just got done saying I didn't. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I'm going to do eventually, but it's not what I'm going to do now. So we'll turn this in. Now we have more options available to us, though. This also opens up the Swamp Palace chest. The worst chest in the game. I'm not gonna check it yet, I don't think. I don't think it's worth a check at this point. Actually, again, I'm gonna get these because I've already skipped a few of them, and I just don't have many. I just don't have many hearts at this point, so red mail is a huge boon. Don't want to do that. That's muscle memory right there talking. You almost always want to keep that. It's just muscle memory. Bacon coin. That'll be interesting if that's actually what it takes to get into Mire, which we're going to find out in just a moment. So we can do everything except for the boot chest. Or the boot item, and we can see it. We can open it, but we can't get in there. There's nothing we can do. Oh wait, no, we can't get in there yet. We don't have a sword. My bad. And with those chests, there's no way that this is definitely not an Aga required seed at this point. Key to Hyrule Castle? Really? There's no way Aga's required at this point. So that sword that's sitting up on the Lumberjack chest is not important at this point. It would only be important if it was the second, you know, second sword or something like that. That would, which is very super unlikely.
I think several of us got blown back into it.
Okay, good. That was my worry right there. Obviously, we don't have the key, so we're not going to be able to check the two right side chests. Hey, there's my sword. We can actually get in there now if we wanted to, which we will eventually. Just not going to do it yet. That would be a super early dive into Mire. Actually, all we're missing for Mire is the King of Samaria. So it's not like we couldn't just dive in there and check, what, 6 items? No, 7 items. We just can't beat the boss.
It doesn't even give you a chance to run away from anybody, it just kills you.
Alright, we're finally going to start clearing dungeons. That. We're going to check these two on the way out. The question is going to be, do we actually check Mire? I think I'm going to. It is 7 items. That's a lot of items. That is a lot of nuts. Really? Let's just miss them all. Just the crystal. Alright, so we can check those two there. We have 1 item there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crack that. 6, 7, 8. Crack that. 9, 10, 11 items that we can get from Pod. Or we could do a clear. We could do one or the other. just I would like to get one more pod key. Because then I could get the same 11 and then clear it as well and get 12. And just leave the turtle room and the bridge item behind. Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna do pod. Or not pod, Mire. Mire, pod, whatever. I'll do pod eventually. Okay. Well, that changes the game a little bit. I'm going to be doing Mire with 5 hearts, but should not be a problem with red mail. I just got to be a little careful. A little careful. Key to ice. That's worthless at this point. We already have 1. Don't need 2 for anything. And this is going to be a super low heart Mire. But we have silvers for the end, so as long as we get there, we'll be okay. But we have no safeties for this, really. We might actually use the cape in here for some of the more dangerous pieces. I'm also not going to skip the one chest that I've been using the hookshot on to get across it. The first chest. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna get that one first. I'm gonna do this the normal method because I don't want to risk the heart. I don't want to give up the 1 heart for it. So, plus we should do right side first anyway. We don't have any keys, so it's better to do right side first anyway. Wow, weird order of dungeons here. Very odd order of dungeons. Not what I would have expected. Especially since both, again, Pod and Eastern are available to clear. Which effectively means 4 dungeons are ready to clear, which is really nice early on this early on in Keysanity. But again, since we don't have any keys, we're going to do this the normal way. I want to be mindful of my hearts, because I have 5 hearts, even though I have red mail. It's not a lot. In fact, I'm going to use the cape here. The magic is not really important at this point, so the 5 hearts are. Careful, I actually don't have much magic. I'm gonna get a refill here in a second. So for Mire's gonna bust. Definitely do not want to die in Mire. Mire's a pain in the ass to die in. Especially if we get down on the bottom side and then we die. That would be the worst. Once you basically go down the bridge, if you die, it's such a pain in the ass. So again, I'm going to just be cautious in here because I have nothing to refill my health. It's Castle Tower, god damn it. looking for pod keys. The less and less pod keys I get, the more I'm actually tempted to just clear pod. To actually just to beat Helmasaur and not worry about the items. Because the lack of pod keys tells me that there's either a bunch of vanilla keys in pod, or it's not important. Or there's nothing important at the end, at least. Key to Thieves Town. Don't really care about that. Don't want to have to do it. Does mean we can clear it, though. Again, I'm going to be very mindful of my hearts here. I will go super slow if I have to. It's a nice health refill, actually, at this point. Huh! Oh, I can't go this way. Shit. Yeah, my bad. And that's the drawback of not getting the extra key. Whatever, it's not a big walk. So far, I'm very disappointed. This is a very early mire, and it's not very difficult, and we haven't found shit. Which means at this point, if this stays, this could have easily just been a go mode clear.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was any close.
Alright, so we have 6 hearts. Good now. Just wait for this to happen. No, I'll still get hit. Again, I do not want to lose hearts in here. Now, I do know that the stun pack is hearts, so if I did need to refill, I can kill like the other Stalfo. In fact, I probably will. Like this one right here. But I really don't need to do it. It's not a big deal. One heart is not going to make or break this fight. In reality, I should not take any damage between here and the end anyway, so... Boy, I'm going to be really disappointed if I don't get anything out of here. Great machine gun. Oh, that is really super disappointing. That is super fucking disappointing. Super disappointing.
What happened?
I expected something to be in there and it wasn't. There was nothing. It was a complete dud. Let's start figuring out what we actually need here. We know we don't need any more medallions. We do need either... Well, we do need either Bombos or Fire Rod. One or the other. But this is a weird... This is one of those weird seeds where Fire Rod might not be required. Because both Turtle Rock and Skullwoods are not required. So, for actual items... We don't need anything. We actually have all the required items. We need Big Key to Hera. We need Big Key to Ganon. We need Small Key to Swamp. I'm sorry, no, we need fire out or bombs. We need one or the other. So one of those two, doesn't matter which one. Ganon Tower key, Hera key, small key to swamp. That's it. Wow. I am much more tempted now to just actually kill the boss here. I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to actually do a clear. I'm just going to get Helmasaur done. And eventually we need to find a sword. I think I am. I think I'm going to just use a key to kill Helmasaur. There's not a... Oh, God damn it. I don't want to do that. Because I'm so used to coming through here after already blowing that door open that I forget that you gotta do it the first time. So this is going to be very interesting. So we can use one key only. So that would be that one up there. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around this way. We're gonna get the two chests here. We'll drop down. We'll go back around the second time. Why did I just do it that way? Now I gotta go around again. That was dumb. That was dumb. I don't know why I just did that. That was super bad. Now I gotta go around again. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was super dumb. How dumb was it? Super dumb. Because now we gotta go walk all the way around again. Pick up that item, we'll jump across. We will use the one key to get into the back door. That nets us 3 more items. And then we'll come back out and we'll do Helmasaur. Key to Hera, that's where we're going to go after we do Eastern. Actually glad I held off on that now. It'd be great, actually, if there was a vanilla key. Because it would net 3 more items if there was a vanilla key back here somewhere. If one of these 3 was an actual small key. I'm trying to think if it's faster to... I think it's faster to walk it. Oh, look at that. Oh! That is perfect. Yeah, that's the 4th key to Ganon's Tower. Oh, that is beautiful. So now we get to go over here. We get to get 3 more items before save quitting. Still in sequence. Like, there's no way we're going to be out of sequence on this one, so... Again, we haven't found anything of importance yet. It's nice, but it's not important. Not a lot of hearts, but... in this, we definitely have some goo. Alright, well, we gotta go around one more time. So that does not surprise me that there wasn't anything in there. It's disappointing. It's not surprising. If there was something back there, I actually would have expected one more vanilla key. Because that means you couldn't key lock yourself. So we're leaving 2 items in here. We're leaving the turtle room and we're leaving the bridge. So after this, we'll do Eastern, and then we'll head up to Hera. Do Hera. And then, what do we have? We need, again, Fire Rod or Bombos for ice. That would let us clear ice. And we gotta find the Swamp Key. So, not many. I mean, there really isn't that much left. Clip that one. Did I? Nope, I didn't. Couldn't tell if I actually killed that other one or not. Looks like I clipped it to the other room. Alright. Right in the dome. Okay. It's another item down. So again, we need Ganon Tower Key, Swamp Key, Bombos, or Fire Rod. That's all we need. Tower Key, because we can do that, we can do that. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Because we're going to be able to clear 5 of these. What we've got. And we know there's only 1 additional sword upgrade out there. We know where the 4th is. We're not good. Not going to happen. So right now, the Swamp Key is probably the biggest item because it would lead to the most things. Actually, well, no, a Bombos or Fire Rod would be just as good. Just because it would also lead to, you know, it'd lead to ice, which could easily lead to the Swamp Key. And then, of course, Ganon Tower Key could be anywhere. be Swamp Key. Come on. That would have been awesome. Alright, now that does open up all of Thieves Town. But we're not going to do it yet. Not yet. We won't do Thieves Town until we have to. Let's go do Hera. We'll do Hera and we'll sneak out. We'll do Spike Cave as well. So we can full clear Hera. Boy, that rock just came right at me. Move. I love the fact that we get our dailies back here in a couple of days. Dailies are back starting tomorrow night. And then we get a full slate of them on Sunday. Which is great, especially for Monday, because I don't have to work on Monday. It's fantastico. I can just play games. Get out of my way, you fucknut. I don't want you to block my path. So we put off coming up here for a long time. We could have come up here at any point. We didn't. Swamp Key, Swamp Key, Swamp Key, Swamp Key. Dark Palace. It's a pod key. Alright, so we're not going to get these two chests first. We're going to go upstairs first because I'm going to end up going to the basement anyway. We can pick up those two at the same time. So. Whoa. That was close. There's Bombos. That gets us into ice. Oh, shit. That lets us full clear ice. That's the one. So now I'm just looking for the Swamp Key. It's definitely breadcrumbing us directly there. So we're 2 items away from going. We need the Swamp Key to finish dungeons, and then Ganon Tower Key for the win. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. Run away. Small key. Okay, that's our 5th crystal? Yep. Alright, so we're going to go back in the basement. We'll get the last 2. Then we're going to head to... we'll head to ice. We'll do ice. And then, if we do not find the Swamp Key there... Actually, we'll do Spike Cave, and then we'll head to ice. If we do not find it there, we have got some decisions to make. Because there's a lot of shit that we could check. Like, a lot of shit. All of Thieves Town. We've got an item back in Pod. We can get into Turtle Rock. A bunch of Overworld still. Lots of shit. So, Graveyard Ledge, second chest in Aga Tower. We're gonna be doing, we're gonna do Spike Cave when we leave here. Catfish, Pyramid, Swamp itself. We can check the first check in Swamp. Oh my god, if it's there. I know they fixed it. It's funny, Boyne is in this race, and we were joking about that the first time that it's actually in there. He's going to be the most trolly seed of all time. He's in this race. Killing me, man. Killing me with these small keys. Killing me with the small keys. Alright, to ice we go. I have a red goo. You know what I'm gonna do really quick? Let's get 2 blues. Let's just go get a couple of blue goos really quick before we do this. This should be the only stop we ever need to make here. Because we are going into Ice Palace. I like having the goo for Ice Palace. That's like one of the few places I really like. I like having it. So we can do 7 of 8 out of here. We do not have the big key, so we have to do the bomb jump, guaranteed. Start with my cat. Wow, we have that many arrow upgrades? I didn't realize that. We have 60 arrows. A lot of arrow upgrades. Desert Palace. Okay. Seriously, they're trolling me with these small keys now. Shit. Oh god, didn't mean to do that. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Did that a little bit too close. Yo, Dread. How's that, that the ZFG race, the 100%er? How's that going? We're 1 item away from Ganonless Go. We just need the Swamp Key. No, I have not checked Swamp Palace yet. And then the Ganon Key. It's all we're missing so far, but we're starting to run out of places to check, which means we're going to have to start going into other dungeons, which I'm not happy about. Yeah, Ocarina is a fantastic game, but my god, there's some bugs in that game. Key to G Tower. We are go mode to the Swamp Palace Small Key. We are go to the Small Key. key rock. I did not want to see that. I don't want to see anything related to fucking Turtle Rock. Oh, fuck. Would have much rather been the small key to, or the big key here, so that it would net me an additional item. Unfortunately, we do have to go all the way around. Oh, that sucks. Toying with me, man. Toying with me. Small key to nothing. Small key to nothing. Hey, how about a small key to nothing? So we're going to have to use charges on Cold Stare. Magic is meaningless because we don't have a Fire Rod. And at this point, I actually don't want the Fire Rod. I really don't, because we have the Ganon Tower key, which means the Fire Rod's not required. It just means Ganon Tower, a couple of the screens are slightly more difficult. But we don't want it at this point, because it limits where we can go. I don't want any more options. I want as few options as I can get at this point. Because that opens up more additional choices for Turtle Rock. We do not want to go to Turtle Rock. For anything. Here we go, Master Sword. And then, where do we go? Wasn't too bad. It's a snake heart. Where do we go? Don't know where to go. There's not many places to go. I think Thieves Town is the most... It's probably... I mean, part of me doesn't want to even bother checking Thieves Town. Or not Thieves Town, Swamp Palace. Maybe I do that second. Yeah, we're gonna go to Thieves Town. It's 4 items. So here's what's available to us. So let's get this out. So there's 4 items in Thieves Town. There's the Graveyard Ledge. There's Catfish. There's Pyramid. The second chest in Castle Tower. There are now 2 chests available in Desert Palace. There's 1 chest now available in Pod, and the first chest in Swamp. So we're going to go where the biggest cluster is right here, because we can do this, and then we can head up and get 2 more. Oh, and Turtle Rock. And Turtle Rock. We can get 1, 2... Just 2 items from Turtle Rock. Just 2. No, 3. You could do 3 by opening up the middle chest. So, this is just the... It's not incredibly fast, but, you know, it is the biggest cluster there is in the game. There are more items here than in any place else in the game right now. And again, we know that we would love the tempered sword because we're not getting butter. We know where the next sword upgrade is, and we ain't getting it. So there is a sword on Lumberjack Ledge, and I ain't fucking killing Aga. Hell no. We could. We have everything to actually do it. We're just not going to. Again, I don't mind. I'm one item to go here. I'll open the chests first.
Now I have not done this boss.
Just looking for that swamp key. I think after this, we'll do the Graveyard Ledge. We will go do Catfish because it's in the rotation. And then I think... Boy, I almost want to do Castle Tower and Pyramid. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me! With every small key, I'm holding my breath. There's not many left right now. I mean, honestly, there's very few small keys left. We finally caught up on hearts. How many small keys are actually left? There's a pod key, the swamp key. There's one key to Thieves Town. Or not Thieves Town, Skullwoods. There are 2 Mire keys and 3 Turtle Rock keys. That's it. So it's not that many small keys. Come on. Blind's got it, right? She's got it. She's got it. I'm a little upset. I don't think that this version added any new blind puns. If it did, I haven't heard about them. I haven't seen them. Come on. Damn it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Or I could do that.
Hey, Dad, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
What's your next, I guess you'd say, subscriber goal?
I don't have one right now.
You should say
Doesn't that bother? Oh god, I don't want to think about another stream right now. Another 24-hour stream right now. I'm not concerned about it. I'll do it at some point. Do you want to stay up for 24 hours?
I've done it once.
I'm asking. If you want to do it, by all means. You're more than welcome. I don't want to do it. I don't want to think about doing another stream right now, so... yeah, if I would have gotten the book, I actually probably would have. But it's not a huge deal at this point because I can't do much in Turtle Rock, so... Small key, fuck. Alright, which is quicker? I think running over and doing it this way is quicker than doing it from the other... Yeah, because I have to run all the way back. Alright, so we're going to do Catfish. Catfish and Ice Palace are generally the 2 things that fuck us over more than anything else in this game. That guy suddenly decided to move. Yeah, no kidding. Well, shovel wasn't actually required. It was just a piece of heart there, but we did get it early, and we checked it early.
I've got an achievement and also got a field achievement.
Oh, cool, man. Small key. Oh, gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, you suck. Let's check these two. This will be a very quick check. You know, I wish I knew where the drop-off was on the other side for this, so you could actually go in the front and back door. I know where that drop-off kind of is, but I don't. I mean, I know where it should be, but I guess I haven't actually figured that part out and actually tried to go in that way. Oh! The mode is go! That ain't too bad. Considering how many options were available to us, that's not too bad. I'm okay with this. I mean, yeah, we could have done that first, but I thought Thieves Town was actually was definitely a better bet. And we can go mode the fucking shit out of this place. Alright, so we're roughly 11 minutes away from finish, which is a pretty good time for Keysanity. I'm not going to check anything except for the chests directly in front of me. Mode is go, yes. I cannot do a Yoda. I'm not even going to try to... This is a Fire Rodless seed. We do not... Fire Rod will not be required unless it happens to be on Argus. We're only going to check the items that are literally directly in front of us. Just in case we get a... just in case we get that last sword upgrade. That last sword upgrade's a big deal. Oh, dude, 30 judges? Holy shit. We talked about it. We were gonna go, but in the end, we're actually gonna just we're gonna skip out. We didn't want to go to Fogo on Saturday night, like late Saturday night, and then have to get up and play in a day 2. So we decided not to go to Fogo. That was a really difficult decision to make. But shit, 30 judges? Holy shit. Dude, that sounds like hella fun, though. That sounds so much fun. I'm sure if you told Fogo that you're gonna get 30 Magic the Gathering judges coming, they would freak out and start waving the white flag. Be scared to death. Like, excuse me? Yeah, that is cool. That is awesome. I hope you guys have a ton of fun. Seriously, that sounds like so much fun. get out. I do want to check this one because it is right here. And I needed more arrows. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna end up doing. I think we're just gonna hit. We'll probably hit a steakhouse on Saturday night. There's actually a really nice steakhouse that's like 2 blocks away from the convention center. We did that the last time we were in Indy. There was like 8 of us, so we're probably just gonna do that. It just, yeah, I don't want to get I don't want to go into a meat coma the day before a potential day 2. God damn it. No. So we're staying at a B&B just outside of town. Oh my god! Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. That worked out perfectly. Now we obviously don't check shit. Because there's 6 of us, though, it's cheaper to get a B&B. So we got to be in there. We're basically, I think it's like only 80-some bucks a night, or 80-some bucks for the entire trip for the 6 of us. So wow. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, that is huge. I mean, that removes a minute and a half from the rest of the seed. Yeah, now I wish I wouldn't have checked those chests. Alright, so we never opened up T-Rock, because we never had to go in. So we have to go up Dark Side. It is faster this way if you've not opened up the, if you hadn't opened it up before. And I'm just going to use this fucking... I don't know why I can't seem to get this hookshot timing down anymore. We're just going to use the mirror, get it over with, and make sure we don't fuck it up. So we're going to end up like at a 145, 146 range at this point. We don't have the boots, so maybe it's going to be slightly slower, maybe 147. The lack of boots will be noticeable. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do in Indy. I mean, we've been there. We've been there to play Magic 15, 20 times. At least I have. So, you know, I'm not concerned about finding places to eat or whatever. Plus we're gonna have our cars there because we have to drive to the convention center. Normally, I don't even, we usually stay at the hotel that's across the street. But since we're doing the B&B, obviously we don't have to. So that means we'll be able to drive more places if we have to. Poor Ganon's Tower, man. It gets so neglected now that Keysanity is here. It's like totally neglected now. Nobody ever comes in here to check the items. Oops. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. Really? Thanks for the bits there. How do you pronounce that name? The one with the X's in it. It almost looked like there was a panda in there, but not quite. Alright, so... Oh, that's... Oh, fuck, I gotta use silvers on this. This is normally when I like using the fire rod. It's not gonna happen. Gotta use the silvers here. And I'm actually gonna pick this heart up, just because I'm at 4 hearts. Damn it. Oh, I hate... This is why I like using fire rod in here. It's so much easier. Now, I've got a red goo that I can use, and then I have 2 blue goos that I'd like to save, but... I mean, we're at the point where it doesn't really matter. It's starting to piss me off now.
See the little ads, so
Yeah, we gotta...
which ones are the little ads.
Gotta use it. Really didn't want to use that there. Oh shit! He fucking went left. That was too far north. No one's in yet, so... We are still going for first here. Now, we don't have the boots, so it makes this next room a little bit more difficult. But we don't have the fire rod, which means we have to use the slower method of the torch rooms. Not risking it. So we have to use the slow method to do this, which isn't the end of the world, but it is kind of annoying. And go. Because we don't have the boots either, so we have to be super quick here. And then we're going to wait for the despawn, so we don't get the despawn glitch. And then we got to do it this way. Take the hit. Cool. That went pretty well. Again, we're not getting any chests here. We know we're not getting a sword upgrade, and that's the only thing that would matter at this point. We don't have powder, so we can't ferry those. Doesn't really matter. We have 2 blue goos. Don't even really need to take the time to get that one. Don't turn into me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're going to be right around the 146 mark. Not even going to validate. There's nothing... Again, we know there's nothing in there worth a damn. Nothing will help us. Boots would have gained us maybe 2 seconds. If their boots were in validation chest, that would have been it. So bootless, fire rod. Lose rodless and bootless. Oh my, this is an ugly formation. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the single. Oh god, the same setup. Fuck! I hate those rotations. Those are the shitty ones. Where there's 2 corners and then the real one's in the corner. Ugh, those are the worst fucking rotations you can get. It's so difficult to get more than one on those. Alright. So, considering how difficult it was to find some of the items in this, being silver tempered sword on Ganon with 12 hearts red mail, I'm totally cool with this. And no one's in yet, so we have 2 minutes, roughly. We have a good phase 1, it'll be slightly under. 6. hate giving a Ganon hug there, but... One extra one just for giggles. So there was no way to get a single on that phase 1, so not with that setup. So we did the best we could. I did. Thank you for putting them someplace that I could find them. Alright, sniper no sniping. Sniper no sniping. Sniper no sniping. I will take that. I like that. That was a good run. That was a good run. I'm very pleased with that. I feel that we executed pretty well. Routing was pretty good. We only did really one thing that we shouldn't have done, which was thieves when we were searching for the swamp key. And we ended up going to the second place next. So that worked out really well. Because we had gotten the small key to desert around the same time that we got the big key to Thieves Town. So it was a toss-up at that point of 50-50. So I think that was very well executed, and I feel that that was, yeah, I like everything about that, especially since it was rodless, bootless. So, let's see how everybody else is doing while we don't play the bonk game because we are bootless. Let's see, how is everybody else doing? Blaine is, Blaine is seconds away from getting his Go Mode item. He's in desert right now. He's gonna get a rude awakening in about 5 seconds. He's in desert, and he's looking for it. The same thing. Here it is. There it is, and he's shaking his head. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I see a small number on Turtle Rock. He went into Turtle Rock. So, yeah. That was like last place check for him. So, well, I'm just going to fast forward through the credits, check our stats. We have no bonk game to play, so... Bomb booster. We'll just check our numbers. There's nothing else to do. First sword at 46 minutes. So we went just at an hour with a sword. No boots, obviously. The flute isn't as bugged. We got the flute super early, actually. We got that from Thieves. We went into Thieves and got that, so... yeah, what do you know? 0 bonks. 3 deaths, 2 were intentional, 1 wasn't, but it wasn't a big deal. 342 and under 10 on lag. That's what I like to see. Maybe a little bit high on the menu time. I could have done a little bit better there, but lag time under 10 in a Keysanity run is totally cool. 138's not bad at all. So happy with that in every aspect. So, yeah. Let me take a look real fast. Just to make sure no one is trying to do a Keysanity run or some shit. And there's nothing being planned right now. So I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to watch a little bit more of GDQ. And I will not be on tomorrow. If I am tomorrow, it'll be super late. Because I'm going to go play in the pre-release tomorrow. And going to watch some football after that. So if I don't see you guys tomorrow, we'll be back on Sunday. That's what we got. So thanks everyone for showing up. Enjoy your night, and we'll see you this weekend.